Good morning, folks. My name is Mark Berger. I'm the program manager of the City of Syracuse's Skaneateles Lake Watershed Ag Program. We've been in existence since 1992, and we work with all the farmers, municipalities, and residents around Skaneateles Lake. I'm here today to talk to you about Fred the Fish. We do this at the Cortland Water Festival each year. Being remote this year, we still wanted to bring you Fred the Fish. It's one of my favorite things to do every summer. So we'll get started. Meet Fred. Fred is living in an upstream mountainous environment. The water's real clean and pure, and he's doing absolutely fantastic. You can see Fred, and right now he's foraging for different food for his morning breakfast. Now Fred swims into the farm country, swimming downstream, and he passes a freshly plowed riverbank that's right up to the edge of the river. Begins to rain hard, and some of the soil erodes into the river. How is Fred doing now? Fred continues his journey downstream. He swims near a housing development. Some fertilizers from the lawn are washed into the river a while back. Fertilizers made the plants in the river grow very fast and thick. Eventually, the river could not furnish them with enough clean water, and the plants started to die and decay. Their decomposition is using up some of Fred's oxygen. How is Fred doing now? Fred swims next to a parking lot. Some of the cars on the parking lot are leaking oil and gas. The rain is washing that oil and gas into the river below. How is Fred doing now? During the recent cold spell, the highway departments needed to salt the bridges and the roads. It's raining real hard now, and that slushy water is now running into Fred's river. How is Fred doing now? You can see it's getting awfully hard to see Fred in this water. I don't think he's doing too well. So now Fred's moving further downstream, and he swims past a park. Some of the picnickers did not put their trash in the garbage can. The wind is blowing around, and now that material is blowing into the river. How's Fred doing now? There's several factories downstream. Although the regulations limit the amount of pollution that those factories are allowed to put into the river, some factory owners are not abiding by those rules. And their discharges are going into the river, and they're making it harder for Fred to live. How is Fred doing now? The wastewater treatment plant along the river is also malfunctioning. Some of the plants broken down, and pollutants are going into the river. How is Fred doing now? Finally, Fred swims past a hazardous waste dump located on the bank of the river. Rusty barrels of toxic chemicals are leaking. The rain's washing these poisons and pollutants into the river. How is Fred doing now? You can see, and what we're trying to teach you here today is that every choice we have, everything that we do, whether we don't pick up our litter and our trash, whether we're not careful about what we're putting on our lawns or our agricultural fields, what we're doing in our urban environments with wastewater and the oils and gases dripping from our car, all can impact all of our fish and aquatic life in our watersheds. So please be careful. You have a choice. Please don't litter. Please make sure that you're taking care of your pollutants and properly treating or disposing of them so that fish like Fred can live a normal, healthy life. Thank you very much.